Hey guys, Lex50 here with a 2-for-1 special today. One, there it is, the Troy Bilt Storm 2410 snowblower. Two, the Chapin salt spreader. I don't know how to pronounce anything. So we'll start with number 2 and work our way back to 1 because that's how my mind works. Yesterday I did a glowing review of this salt spreader and I deleted the video because I used it last night in our blizzard we had here. If you can see behind me, we got about a full 1.5 to 2 inches of snow. It was pretty exciting. So, but anyway, I used it last night and it completely fell apart on me. All the nuts that hold it together are not locking nuts, and the way the auger works, the first time I ever used it, it sheared off the little metal auger. There were no instructions when I bought it. It came with instructions, but they didn't explain how to attach, what order to put everything in. And instead of actually taking time and looking it up, I just threw it on there. And so it has like a 6-inch metal thing that spins the part of the auger in there. I lost that the first time I used it. It shot out somewhere in someone's parking lot. I don't know. It's probably in someone's tire by now. But anyway, so the plastic one broke on me. So I kind of rigged it back on there. It does not work out very well at all. You have to shake. You can kind of see it's clumped in there because it's the salt's a little wet because it sat in the bed of my truck all night. But I say all night. I got done at like 3 this morning, so for a couple hours. But you have to shake, so you have to physically shake it to get the salt to go down in there because it kind of clumps up. So when you do that, all these little, you can see there, all these guys come loose. So I was out there hand tightening them last night, just trying to get them to stay on. So I think it would be a lot better if you had a lock nut on there. As far as the frame goes, the auger, I'm gonna just completely redesign it and weld something. Maybe I'll make a video on that. But I'm gonna weld something in there. I'm gonna put a nut and then weld a piece of metal to it and see if that works out a little better to spread stuff, because it doesn't work well. When it does work, it works great. It'll launch salt like 20 feet. I mean, the thing throws salt. And it's got these little flaps. So when it is working, these little flaps is how you control everything. If you're doing like a sidewalk or somewhere close, you don't want to fling it on stuff or hit someone's car. They work. I mean, it's simple, but rudimentary, but it works. The pneumatic tires are great. They haven't lost any air pressure or anything like that, so they've done well. But as far as everything else goes, it's not done too well. All right, on to numero uno. That's number 1 in English or Spanish. I don't know. The Troy Bilt. Finally got to use it with our 2 inches of snow, and it was wet snow, so it worked. It throws some snow, but you can see the problem I was having is that sucker. That's a solid block of ice now, but that would get stopped up. So you have this little bar. I mean, they've included it because obviously that's an issue, and it gets stopped up. And I think it works great on powder snow. On the wet snow we get here in the middle of the country, it worked okay. It didn't want to warm up on me. Now this isn't a brand new product. I bought it used, and I don't know what year it is, but it was brand new, still wrapped in plastic, but it was used, so it sat around for a year or two. And it might have some old gas, but it took a while to warm up. That, like I said, that could be on me. But it works well. It has like 6 forward gears and 2 reverse gears. I didn't really use the reverse, I just pulled it. But I used it in a parking lot. I mean, it's slower than my snowplow, but for the parking lot I was in, it was a pretty rough parking lot with potholes, and the snowplow wasn't doing the job. It just kept getting stuck in the potholes. I'm learning. I don't know what I'm doing. We don't get enough snow for me to be a master at this by any level. But the machine worked well. It served its purpose. Like I said, that thing just kept getting clogged, so I kept having to jab it, but it could be on the snow. I think powder snow would work fine. Maybe if we get one this year or next year or in 20 years, I'll test it and let you know. But otherwise, everything else worked. It cranked first pull, all that, and so it ran great. So I'm happy with it so far. Probably watch the guys up north for reviews on that one because they're going to have more experience. But anyway, I hope this was helpful or maybe entertaining to some, maybe not helpful. And stay tuned. We'll see what else we can review, and I will get to working on that auger on that salt spreader and see how that turns out. I'm sure I'll screw it up. So anyway, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.